Hello there, it's Alexander Rosso and bringing you my next episode in taming tutorials, I guess. This is my sort of mission to tame every single creature there is in Ark, starting with A, going through to Z. And this is the second episode, so we're hitting the Allosaurus. I love the Allosaurus. He's kind of a really cool looking dinosaur. I quite like these sort of medium-sized carnivores. Okay, we all know, like, if you get like the T-Rex, he's really good and all, but I really like the look of like the Carnotaurus and the Allosaurus, for example. Um, I've quite often bred the Allosaurus actually, just for fun. They're quite cool to get some different colour mutes on. Oh, well, looks like this is going to go a little bit bust. Let's see if I can save it. Ooh, right. Target. Passive. And stop. Okay, well, sadly he's killed an Allosaurus already. Oh, this is what they look like. Dead. Bad dragon. I want to tame that. Well, the first thing you want to do is get yourself some prime meat. So, boom, we've got a little bit of prime meat. Right, second thing, you need yourself a taming trap. Here's the one I've made. I did forget to put the door on though, but hopefully they'll still be on the floor from when I got the stuff in. Doesn't look like it. Typical. Right. Okay, right, I'm just gonna quickly pop into GCM to get that door. When I actually do the tames, I will not be in GCM, so I'll be taming it with the same sort of risk as you will be having. Because obviously when you're in GCM, you're invincible, so I mean I could actually tame it by just like looking at it. But where is the fun in that? So quickly put this door on. So I've got this little trap here. The door frames that he can't fit through, but I can shoot through, and then that's just so I can get him out. I've done this as this sort of shape with no roof because my dragon's going to pick up the tame. I forgot to grab the meat out of the dragon. He's going to pick up the Allosaurus and hopefully, if my aim is good, drop it into the trap. Just gonna quickly get a few lag spikes recently, and I'm sort of wondering if it's because when I normally play, oh no, I got it set on medium. Okay, for videos I tend to set it for medium. Right, quickly apply a few levels to this guy, so I'm not going to run out of stamina, and he can definitely carry the weight. We'll give him a few melee as well. Right, there we go. Now, there was a group of Allosaurus here, and he only killed one, so I'm hoping the rest are around. Right, there we go. We've got a couple of Allosaurus. Now, when you see a group, if you're sort of like wondering, oh, which one is the one with the best, it's going to be the best level. Now, obviously, the best way would be to actually get your spyglass and take a look. But, I mean, an instant giveaway is, can you see the sort of like flame pattern on his back? That shows you that he's the leader of the group. He is going to be the highest level and the strongest one there. So he's the one I'm going to want to try and grab. With the dragon, grab is C. Got him. There we go. That was nice and easy. So now I've got him. Now I fly over to my trap. Could be a her actually. Didn't actually check. Should really take a spyglass for me for these videos and drop. Damn. First time, straight in the trap. Nice. Right. It may look like he can get out, but he really can't. Apparently the dragon can't land either. Right, so now he's sort of in the trap. I'm safe. Let's knock this sucker out. So it is really as simple as that. Sort of build yourself an open trap, pick him up with a wyvern and drop him in. If you don't have access to a wyvern, then you can use the standard medium-size trap. I have a video for the medium-sized trap in my Arc for Dummies series, where I show you how to build the medium-sized trap, which is perfect for a dino of this size. Even if you're after a large trap, the design for the medium works as the large as well. You just have to switch out the dino gates for behemoth gates. And then what you would do is you would just try and like get his attention and get him to follow you into the trap. And now he's knocked out. Now he's knocked out, we can give him those prime meat that I got earlier. So I quite often keep a preserving bin. I forgot to put the other ones in there. Preserving bin to keep meat fresh for longer. Just like get the tame started. I'll give him some raw meat just in case, but why he's taming, because I'm not too sure. 2 might be enough, but just in case, it's always better to over prepare. And I've got quite a strong dragon here, so we're going to quickly go get some more prime meat. Why not kill that Allosaurus' friend? I mean, he's been left all on his own now. He was a pack of 3, he's down to 1. Notice how he's aggressive, even to a wyvern. These guys aren't afraid of anything. And they do apply a bleeding debuff on you if they do get a decent bite off. Right, now he's out. There we go, 16 prime meat. That is more than enough to tame this guy. So, going to quickly come over here. I've just realised I am still in GCM. It's annoying, but I'm sure you noticed I didn't get hit once, so it would have been the same. Oh, I did it again. Always do this. Forget to take the meat out of my wyvern. If you're on a server that has the stacking mod, you'll notice like your prime meat stacks. Therefore, you won't have to worry so much about it spoiling. But I'm doing it without that mod, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. So it spoils quite quickly. There we go. So he's got plenty of prime meat in him now. So we're just waiting for him to take a couple of bites. While we wait for him to take those few bites, let's take a good look at him unconscious. So, I mean, I love the whole look of the Allosaurus. I love this whole sort of armoured back with the little spikes on him. And he's got those sort of like horns to him. I mean, actually, I'm in GCM. Let's take a little quick fly. I mean, he's got just a really nice look to him, I think. All of his like limbs are in good proportion to each other. Unlike the Carnotaurus, I find the Carnotaurus' front arms just look a little bit funny. I mean, completely useless. They don't look in proportion to its body. That being said, I still like the Carnotaurus, and it's quite a good early carnivore to get. As I also mentioned in one of my ARC videos, when I sort of mentioned like first carnivore to get, I quite often get the Carnotaurus. But the Allosaurus has got this nice sort of arm. Another great thing about the Allosaurus, if you get a few of them, you'll get that pack buff. So, like, you'll have your best one, which will have the flame on its back. He'll be the leader, and he'll be able to apply the bleeding debuff to what you do. So, I mean, they work well as a group. I quite often use them as, like, a bit of base defense, actually. I wouldn't say I count on them, but I might have a few I don't mind if they get killed in battle, like sort of in one of my inner walls, like just running around. But I quite often put them on attack all, so that way if any sort of tames come in, I know the Allosaurus will take care of it. I use them more for that rather than stopping players, because you can pick them up with a dragon. They're not too difficult to get rid of. But I say, if you get like a wild bear come in or something, or someone tries to drop some wild tames in, you know your Allosaurus is going to take care of that. So you get a pack of them. They are pretty brutal. It looks like he's going to take 3 bites to tame on this one. So it's kind of annoying. Actually, it would have been nice if it was just 2. I wish it was a slightly lower level. Oddly enough, I never ever like catching low level dinos, but for these videos it is quite nice to have a lower level one that tames that bit faster. Now you may choose, if you build a trap like this, I advise building it in an area that you wish to leave it there, because they can be quite useful once you got one. I quite often have a trap like this actually at my base. So I mean, Allosaurus, even if my base was like the other side of the map, I could have carried him there. Even if I run out of stamina, just drop him off somewhere safe, and then I land somewhere different, regain my stamina, go back, pick him up, take him back again. So it'll take him all the way back to your base, put into your little trap, you got your base. I say at your base because quite a lot of servers, they don't like you leaving traps just dotted around. And I have said in my other videos, if you build something and you have no intention of going back to it, demolish it. Because having structures just random all over the place it's annoying for the admin, because if anyone's going to get rid of it, it's going to be him or her. It's annoying for the other players because you're taking up a spot. Okay, yeah, they could destroy it, but I mean, you're making them waste their materials when you could have taken it down yourself, and it's not like it's a big deal for you. 2, the more structures on a map, the laggier that map is going to be. So that affects everyone, including yourself. And yeah, so it's very good practice that once you're finished with a trap, to get rid of it. I mean, let's be honest, it's not difficult to get rid of it, is it now? I mean, how hard is that? But I say, I would definitely consider keeping a trap like this at your base. That way you haven't got to build it again. The only sort of traps you want to have to sort of build regularly are going to be for like your bigger tames, like the Beheadors, ones you can't carry with the dragon. And there we go, he's tamed. Okay, and my mouse is being weird. There we go. Yeah, your bigger tames, they're the ones you're going to sort of want to keep building traps for, annoyingly. But again, build it, take it down. It makes the whole server just a nicer place to be in. So once I've got rid of this, we'll have a look at our Allosaurus. Here we go. There she is. Beautiful thing. She's got lovely colouring actually. So breeding these is actually good fun if you're after sort of coloured mutes. If you're like, I don't know, if you're on a PvE server and you're just there for colours. Because you've got this lovely sort of belly on it. And then you've got sort of this part here, it's the burnt red that goes. And then you've got like the armour plating as well. So you can get some really cool looking Allosauruses with the mutes. So that is our second dino in the series, the Allosaurus. And the next dino I'm going to be taming is, the anglerfish. This is actually one a fair few people have problems with, so I imagine I'll probably get a few views on that one. They can be a bit of a pain. They're going to need a lot of setup beforehand, so I hope you enjoy that video coming up. Till then, take care.